Hello children, today we are going to study writing for radio. So the title of your paper is writing for the media, and we are going to study writing for radio today. So as you know, radio is a different medium. So physically it is different from any other media, that is radio air programs. It is a medium of ears and not of eyes. So therefore a word uttered in radio has gone. It cannot be retaken. So hearers cannot get a program when they like to enjoy the same. These basic characteristics reflect in every activities related to the medium. Radio programs are accessible. Yeah, moving on to the next slide. So radio programs are accessible everywhere, irrespective of social, economic and cultural backgrounds. Everybody can enjoy radio programs. Illiteracy is not a hindrance in the process of consumption. The range of audience vary from downtrodden to the elite. So the level of understanding, cultural background and lifestyles are also different. So to make mass audience capable to enjoy programs is actually the primary duty of people who are engaged with radio programs. So we call it a popular medium. So this radio is it is a popular medium. People use this medium for different purposes, for to get news, for entertainment and education, and also for other purposes. So infotainment. This is actually infotainment is one of the specialities of radio programs. So what is this infotainment? Information and entertainment. So information along with entertainment, some other characters become predominant element of radio. So writing for a radio, therefore, in such a context is something special and different from print writings. So if you see, language is the basic tool of verbal communication. It is an important factor in mass media also. So language becomes different when the medium becomes different. So communication researchers point out that the language used in radio communication should be simple, clear and brief. So simplicity makes a program easily digestible and understandable. It helps to enjoy all kinds of audience section. So even layman's language is used. If layman's language is used, it will be easy for a common man to follow or understand any radio program. So therefore they have to use common words, phrases and usages constitute popular programs. And next is they have to strive for clarity. That is, strive for clarity, make a copy clear. So a clear copy is understandable easily without confusing hearers. The dual meanings, ambiguity and confusion is eradicated if the text is clear, if the copy is clear and expresses feelings and events straightforward. Then one cannot remember a lot of information at a time. So in radio, matters are arranged. In radio, if you say matters are arranged briefly. Brevity makes a program affordable at first utterances itself. So short sentences, words and phrases are used. The complex sentences and unfamiliar words are avoided. And what is the broadcast news writings? So principle of broadcast writings are not different from print journalism. So it remains the same. The first rule of broadcast news is that story must be clear at once. So this is the first point which we studied now. Simplicity makes a program easily digestible. And a conversation is the simplest and most popular mode of communication. So conversational attitude and language help the communication process successful. So stories written for radio and television are written in conversational and informal language. So you have to listen to radio programs. if you continuously listen to the radio programs, you will know that the language that is used in radio is only informal language. It is presented clearly and simply. Complicated news stories, or they are simplified by emphasizing one or two elements. Lead will be short in radio news, so lead should be short, simple and direct, and present tense is used. Attribution will be placed first in the sentence. Broadcast writers, they use everyday words. Colloquialism and contractions are acceptable. The most widely accepted and used words must be chosen other than strange jargons. So, radio news must be accessible and immediately comprehensible. Broadcast writing guidelines. So, some of the broadcast writing guidelines are listed here. We'll see one by one now. The first one is use everyday language, that is conversational language, informal language. That is the first point. Use everyday language, don't use complicated language. Simplify, if there is any complex thing, simplify complex sentences. That is one way to do this, is to begin a story with some background materials. Next is use short sentences. See, listeners cannot follow long sentences, and sentences with more than 25 words should be splitted into two, and you have to eliminate unnecessary words. Introductory phrases and clauses should be dropped, and use always present tense. So, favor the present tense, because the reason is it helps to provide the sense of immediacy. So, always prefer or go for present tense. Keep items brief. See, find the major theme, and you have to focus. If you are writing for radio, you have to focus on the major theme and concentrate on that particular theme alone. So, news stories must be, they must be legible and intelligible. And if you are preparing a news reading copy in hand, so how to design that copy? I give you a few suggestions here. If you prepare a news story copy, you have to type neatly and eliminate typing errors and avoid typos. Use uppercase throughout the story. Double space must be there between lines, and do not run the copy off the page. So, try not to break up words, and you have to avoid abbreviations, and you have to write numbers under 10, and also you must use numerals for figures, that is between 10 and 999, and you have to spell out 1000, million, etc. So, these you have to spell out if you prepare a news copy, and you have to punctuate properly. A common or other symbols out of place can change the meaning, so you have to punctuate properly, and you can consult a standard style book always. So, news stories must be well structured and organized. 6 W's should be incorporated into each story. So, copywriters, they must possess a complete understanding of the unique nature of the medium. That is, whether they are going to read the story in television or radio. A familiarity with the audience and knowledge of the product is also being promoted. So, a station's format will always influence the writing of the style of writing. The copywriters must be thoroughly acquainted with the station's particular programming approach. So, the wire service and the networks are the primary source for local stations. So, you can write, more informally, you can write, and the words are to be spoken. Reading sentences aloud provides a test of your sound that cannot be made in another way, and you can round off figures and carry latest news. That is, radio cannot compete with the newspapers for details. So, carry only latest news, and personal address, make it more emotional if you are planning to address anyone personally, and read all the copy aloud for avoiding awkward sounds. Simplicity is the keynote. The puns and tongue twisters, sometimes they tend to confuse newscasters, so avoid those such words. Transitions are used at the beginning of the sentences, and also avoid listing names at great length, because unfamiliar names need not be used at all. So avoid unfamiliar words. Use only widely known abbreviations. For example, I believe you'll be familiar with this NAC abbreviation now. So you can use such abbreviations, widely known abbreviations. This is all for the day. Meet you in next class. Thank you.